Let's start off with your health. How are you feeling? How's the ankle? Where are you at percentage-wise?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm back at 100%. Blessed to be out there. So, never take anything for granted. That's for sure. So,
You're full go today?
yes, sir. Yep,
Tell us about your fall. Obviously everyone's competing, right? But what are you trying to make you better at?
Yeah, I think that's a big focus. We've both been in quarterback, competitions, and I think we both learned it doesn't matter what the other person does. I've said that before many times, and there's no bad blood between me and Jayden. We're good friends. We root for each other. We worry about how we can improve ourselves because it's a long season. We know how it goes. We just want to put the offense as a whole in the best position we can, so we can all win games.
Did you say that you want to break away from that gunslinger label? Is that something you actually said, and is that something you feel?
Yeah, that's something I've said before. I think it got lost in translation a little bit. As far as I'm still gonna take shots, and any quarterback should. When they're given to you, though, I think is the biggest thing that I've learned is take them when they're given to you, take them when you're supposed to take them, and just continue to lead the offense and move the chains. Is what I've been taught my whole life. So.
What did you learn out of last year's games and actions you saw?
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting season. A lot went on, especially being a true freshman. So, but I learned a lot from the past staff, from Max, from Miles. I learned a lot from those guys, and I'll cherish some of those moments and some of those memories, from my whole career.
As far as football, anything that you took away that you worked on over the summer?
I think learning in different situations, being in different environments. I'm a coach's kid, so my father's been in the SEC a lot, so I've been in the as crazy as the environments can get. I've been in Tiger Stadium on the opposite side, and I've been in the swamp. I've been in all these places, so I wouldn't say that the moments were too big for me. But I learned a lot of just being on the field and zoning in on that situation and not worrying about everything else going on. So,
if you were building a resume, what would you put at the top? These are the things that I do well, football-wise.
I think the biggest thing for both of us and what we've been working on and what we've been learning a lot about is just leading and being one unit, being together, because at the end of the day, all that matters is that LSU wins on Saturday. So,
what's it been like since Coach Kelly came aboard and new staff has come aboard to take you to this point right now?
Yeah, it's been awesome. A culture flip, I guess you could say. That's no diss to Coach O. I love him. And I love the old staff and everything that they did for us, and I think it was great. Coach Kelly kind of has a different way of doing things, and it was new for us, and I think once we kind of bought in and started to understand it, it really helped us out a lot. I think it made people from the top of the roster to the bottom of the roster all together buy in more, and all focused on one goal. So.
This competition, it's such a long season. You play against so many hard-hitting defenses. Do you kind of think, hey, they're going to need both of this at some point, right?
Like I said before, you try not to think about it like that. You just think about if I'm in, then I think Jayden would say the same. He's going to support me. If Jayden's in, then I would say the same, and I'm going to support him. Like I said, we're focused on one goal, and that's for LSU to win games.
Does Mike and Brian want y'all to have that escapability, that mobility into your game, or do you feel like you're rolling out more now than ever?
I think the style of their offense is definitely a little bit more mobile instead of just a base pro style drop back type offense. But we do a lot of both. Is what I love so much about this offense. There's mobility, but there's also sitting back there and slinging it. So. It's a very complex offense, and it makes you think a lot, but I love it because it challenges me each day, makes sure I'm on top of everything. I never go out there in the gray area with things because you'll get lost. So something I love about what they do and their scheme.
Kind of brag on your receivers. It seems like you've got, Baskin Robbins, kind of a different flavor for everyone, right?
Yeah, no, it feels good as a quarterback going into a football game knowing that it doesn't matter what happened, but whoever you throw the ball to is going to go get it. We've got some unbelievable receivers. Tight ends are stepping up well, running backs too, and the whole line's coming together. So I'm really excited. Talking just about the receivers, those guys are studs. They're going to go make plays. 50-50 ball is not a 50-50 ball. It's a 100-0 ball. That's how I feel about it with them. So you get a one-on-one matchup with those guys, and you can take the shot, and I feel really, really good about taking that shot. So.
Have they told you that Jayden was going to be the starter?
Have they told you that?
No.
Oh. Man, I ain't heard nothing about that. Like I said, we're focused on winning games. So
Yeah, shoot
you
down.
probably know more than I know about the situation. So hey,